your service from the land of the chill. If I can't warm you, baby, nobody will. A genuine Canadian man.
So we've finished going to the Manila City Hall for at least for right now. The museum, as was mentioned there, was unfortunately closed today, but it should be open tomorrow, so I might try to make a trip back tomorrow to check out the museum and going up into the clock tower that gets a really nice view of all of the area of Manila. So right now we decided, okay, so what we're going to do is we're walking to Intramuros, and we're going to go find some food here first, and then we can continue on further, but we're going to look for the food right now. Well, that was actually really quick. We were walking along, and right as I said something, came across this place right there. So we're just gonna have a seat at a table, a really nice and nice area, and we're gonna have a look at the menu and order something nice up. Well, that was a very relaxing little while there, taking some time to just relax and get some, have a little bit to drink, and Zaylee got some food. So now we're going to actually continue on into Intramuros proper. And so we're right at the gates, as I can point as I look at it there, and so we're going to immediately head inside, and we're going to have a look at. And we're going to head in, and we're going to just look around and walk around the area to see some of the old buildings in the Intramuros area.
Mind over, ma.
So one of the things, and now this is an option as well. I'm not dissuading, saying it's that it's. I'm not saying that it's you don't need to do this, but one of the things that is available, that there's a lot of individuals that are riding the tricycles there, that they are trying to sell tours, and then they're quite persistent, but at this time, you have to just sort of keep on telling them no, and it'll be the next guy will come up and same thing, and just on and on. You just have to continue to just stick by your guns and say, okay, hey, I'm going to just do a walk around, which is what I want to do right now. So we're going to continue across here, and we're just going to walk around and just have a really nice look around Intramuros. So as I'm walking along, you can see definitely a mix of all kinds of businesses here, and there is, I've been seeing through some of the buildings, and it's okay, thank you. Seeing there's a wide variety of buildings that some have been preserved, some have been restored, some have been made to appear, such as like here's one that's definitely needs some work but could be fixed up quite nicely. As we see, we see this, just a whole wide range of buildings, how they look. But we're just sort of walking along. We're going to see, we don't really have an idea where exactly we're going to go along here. Although we definitely are getting offers to get tours every 3-4 minutes, which I understand, where there are individuals trying to just make some bucks there on the tours. But yeah, like I myself, of course, I like just to walk for the most part and just check things out and see how the well, in particular here, how Intramuros is today. So this is one of the, we're on General Luna Street. This was actually one of the roads that have recently been renovated here to look, to make it basically a pedestrianized roadway. There is still some small vehicles that travel on here, but for the most part, cars and trucks are not allowed in this area. Well, we were wandering around, as I was already saying, and came across sort of an antique and miscellaneous shop, and one of the things that if I hadn't mentioned before, I'm a bit of a coin collector, so I was always keeping my eye out for some coins, and is one of the money that I do look for is for Philippine currency. And with luck, I actually found something here. I was going to plan on going somewhere else. I still might go to this other place in Manila area, but I think I may have found some stuff. So I'm going to have a closer look, and then hopefully maybe there'll be something that I might want to pick up. So let's have a quick look. finally continuing on. We went into the shop there, and I found a few coins that were quite interesting. Nothing really super old, but still very cool. So I decided, I had to get something there because I was gonna look anyways. And so I got a few coins. That's going to be probably my big purchase of the whole trip there. And now we're just going to continue looking around, wandering around Intramuros, and checking out all the architecture and see if there's any other stuff here. We've been walking around and checking out a bunch of the buildings. We just took a quick food break really quick. Guess where? You'll never guess. But anyways, before we continue on to our last stop of the day before we head back to the hotel, we're I want to show you this one of the buildings that's in the process of being renovated here. So this building that was with all the scaffolding next to it, it's an old building that is slowly being restored. This is going to become the, if I'm not mistaken, the future archives for the Philippines National Archives. So they're just restoring that right now, and they're going to be this is going to be a part of Intramuros. Anyways, though, we're going to continue on to our final location here towards there's the Plaza del Mexico, and in particular there is at the Plaza de Mexico. There's also the Manila Pasig River Grand Esplanade. Now, I was at the Esplanade last year, and I did catch some of the Esplanade that, like the first phase, after it was opened up. Since then, they have opened up quite a bit more to the Esplanade, and I wanted to show off what I've seen online and what I actually been waiting to see and excited to see in person of myself. So right now we're gonna come over to, this is the Plaza del Mexico, and then we will and the Esplanadas will be all part of this here. So here I am at the newest phase of the Esplanade that was just launched just a short time ago. Now the area behind me, there is apparently, like, it's still cordoned off a little bit, but the official opening date is for full access is on the 28th, so it might be just after we leave Manila. But what's really nice there is apparently, from what I can see, it meets up directly with Fort Santiago. So basically, this Grand Esplanade that they have here goes from Fort Santiago almost all the way to the MacArthur Bridge. It goes past the Binondo Intramuros Bridge, which is this guy right here. And then, of course, there's further along, there is behind me, there's the Jones Bridge, and then behind that is the MacArthur Bridge. So as I was about just finishing off, there is, so behind us is the older part of the Grand Esplanade, which this whole Esplanade isn't that old to begin with anyways, only about a year to year and a half old. But as I said, if you look behind, here is the rest of the Esplanade that again goes all the way to Fort Santiago, all the way to the other how many bridges over. The next part we're going to go through is we're going to actually pass by and it's partially open, is the Plaza del Mexico, where there's just some statues and such, and then there's one of the main parts of the Esplanade where there's all kinds of food vendors, and there's tons of people that are always going this way. Now I don't know if we'll be out by the time the sun goes down, although it's starting to go down relatively quickly here. We'll probably see, if we're lucky enough, we'll see this whole area lit up in the evening, and how this area is definitely becoming one of the bigger tourist attractions here in Manila, of course, right next to Intramuros, and this is just all a part of the heritage area that Manila is trying to create for tourism here in the Philippines. So as we can see, there's quite a few. We just started walking down this other part of the Esplanade, and you can see all kinds of vendors. There's food vendors. There's actually some miscellaneous and art vendors here. I just stopped in, having a look at this one vendor that had some different paintings, original paintings, selling here, and so yeah, there's just a wide variety of vendors, and so we're going to keep on walking, and as we head back to the hotel, and just see the other offerings here at the Esplanade as we go along.
Sige, mami ha. Shout out to all my Filipino friend in Canada, especially Randy Sanga and Marinette Gosum and Tuding.
All right.
See you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, see you.
All right. So we're going to keep on going, and we're just going to have a look. And again, we're just going to look at the other vendors as we head out. So let's turn and let's see what other vendors are here right now.
To 15% cheaper instead of that.
Kuya. Madam sir.
So that was the second section, which only opened up only how many months ago. And as you can see, it's quite a few people going about there. There's a lot of people that are coming out and enjoying the walk along the river. I think the amazing part of all this area is that only about a year ago, it was about. This was actually just an empty riverbank. There was some roadway here, and that was about it. But now it's actually becoming a major tourist attraction. A lot of people are coming out, and they're really enjoying getting pictures and having food and all kind of different things here along the Pasig River. So what the initiative that they've been trying to do to bring more people out to make this area a much more welcoming place, it's definitely working. So we're going to go really quickly just to the original section that was opened up, and then we're going to probably head back to the hotel as it is starting to get later, but it looks like we might just luck out and see the this area with all the lights lit up and make it that this area will be so pretty when it gets a bit darker.
YouTube channel.
as we're heading back towards this train station there, I thought I'd show a little bit of the building behind me. This is the old post office. There was a massive fire. I can't remember if I talked about this last time, but there was a massive fire a few years ago, and the building was basically gutted. But as you can see, the structure was saved, and so I don't know what the plan has happened, if what project has happened, if that, you know, when this is going to be repaired and fixed up, made anew. But, and I guess maybe part of it is what they're going to put in there. But as said, there's the post office is just alongside the right alongside the Pasig Esplanade, and then as we can see right here, we're also in the area where there's a lovely fountain in front of the post office, and so there's just a ton of people here. It's getting later, but as I noticed the last time, that there was a bunch of people just sort of relaxing, enjoying the area, you know, taking some pictures, walking about, and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm going to continue on, and then I'm going to continue on with our trek back to the hotel and back to the LRT station, and then we'll check in when I get back and get a chance to sit down one more time. So we headed our way back to the LRT and then back to the hotel. It was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed going out today, checking out all these different places. As usual, I'd like to remind you to click like on the video, and if you really enjoyed that and you'd like to see more, please think of subscribing to my channel, and definitely feel free to pass this along to anybody you think might be interested. So I'd like to say thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch the video. Merci beaucoup, dziękuję bardzo, maraming salamat, and salamat kaayo. It's always great to do this for you, so ingat, ayo, cześć, salut, and see you next time.